thing we have all.
Revelio. 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 Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old. It sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Not enough reflection.
Find myself scurrying home at night.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charm'd come out in the wash, but it
I've known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canas. I'd rather scrape cauldrons than work with muggles.
Should be hearing back soon about the position that opened up at the ministry.
Revelio.
Change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. Revelio. Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Lumos.
You're the little fuck that saved Treadwell. You dare slay one of my own!
Incendio.
You will fall!
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
What have you done?
Accio. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo!
Running home! Marvelous!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso!
You may want to move.
I suppose you think it's
Revelio.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like cesspools. Be it upon your conscience when our graves find us all too soon.
I should investigate. Revelio. Confringo!
Am I supposed to be in?
Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio!
Behind strength, and you can't go wrong. When minds stand behind, you can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
You're burning my favorite food!
Levioso! Protego!
Avoiding our problems. Someone get me down! No!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio! Lumos! Lumos. Well, well. Look what we have here.
Folks still talk about you taking...
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
even worse. I found you out.
I always sport an owl in Diagon Alley. Wait, where the cat is.
Broomsticks are going out of style, I think. So many of them.
I accidentally dropped a flobberworm down my robes and potions once. You'd think I'd been hit with Tarantallegra the way I was trancing. Mortifying it was.
Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the merpeople from the lake?
Since when should it matter what anyone looks like? Surely it's about cleverness or wealth?
Try
Who would have thought that watching plants grow could be so interesting?
Revelio.
Can you eat a Chinese chomping cabbage? Not that I'm going to find out, mind you.
No better feeling than plunging your hands into greenhouse soil. Unless you accidentally uproot a baby mandrake.
I'm not looking forward at all to learning about the snorkeler. There's a reason that thing has to.
Garlic asked me to explain to the class the main use of plants. I said picking them.
Perhaps you can leave me off with the soil. I'm sure garlic wouldn't.
Revelio.
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too.
I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa!
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
I tried to prove you powerful.
No. Was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Revelio. Revelio.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. I'm glad you're determined to master your spellcasting.
Accio! Depulso!
Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Revelio! Depulso!
Have you ever been to the kitchens? I hear it's run by house elves.
I think they were...
Whoever decided to...
out of their mind.
If only Black had the power to choose the other.
I doubt there's a relief to finally have an
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
It takes a fair bit of skill with a wand to win every duel crossed once.
Well done besting Sebastian at dueling.
Thank goodness you really are in one piece. I heard that troll was thunderous.
I reckon Sebastian did not expect such a sound defeat in defense against the dark arts.
I heard you did quite well in Brattleby's dueling club.
Good on you for stopping that troll.
Hello.
It takes a fair bit of skill with a wand to win every duel crossed once. You beat Sebastian in a duel, didn't you? Brilliant. Oh, Hogsmeade owes you a great debt. Well done, taking down a fully grown troll.
Hello there.
You won every single battle at crossed ones. Brilliant.
Sebastian took that dueling loss rather gamely.
I heard you did quite well in Brattleby's dueling club.
Keeping well, I hope.
it's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty. I'm going to have my own day.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
I'd swear we'd be more uplifted in potions if it were taught by Dementors.
In my blood, my mother says. From her side, I mean.
Revelio.
I was going to try out for the Quidditch team this year.
Especially when I'm older.
Everyone falls off their broom at least once.
Confringo! Revelio.
Frankly, I'd rather live it.
Oh, if Black hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in
Come
the
on,
first place.
where are you? Revelius.
Saying it wrong. Ugh, Revelia.
Much better.
Revelio.
Wait, Accio. Ugh. He's ruined my entire school year. I hope a puffskein goes up his nose and snatches his brain.
It had poisoned the poor beast.
What sort of headmaster doesn't allow sports? Deserves to be in Azkaban. That'd suit him.
Ah, if Black was in Azkaban, I should pity the Dementors. The man has no soul to take. Besides, Azkaban wouldn't suit Black. Not enough mirrors.
Truer words were never spoken.
I haven't slept well for ages. I miss my pillow from home. What?
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Success. This'll take some getting used to. Did it! Brilliant. This is rather fun. Excellent. Did anyone else see that?
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted, then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Never thought someone would.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions, I question whether I wouldn't just rather be a muggle.
I had an awful time in potions the other day. Someone had scribbled all over the pages of my book of potions. The margins were as black as soot. And it was a copy from library. Scribbler's going to have me for that.
Made it! Brilliant. This is rather fun. Now that's more like it. Did it? Ho, ho! Made it. Brilliant. This is rather fun. Revelio. Revelio. Cabalzo. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Brilliant.
Ministry's good work.
Unicorn blood will keep you alive,
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons, I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? Is the new reversal hex so sinister? you're back. Nice
Revelio.
to see you again.
I can always rely on my Patronus to keep
Don't
me
know when
safe.
students began arriving by flying carriage to Hogwarts, but after that dragon attack, I'd wager they'll stick to boats and trains.
We could use a few more house elves in my house. Found just the book on poltergeists I was looking for the other day at Tomes and Scrolls.
I think we're getting a lot more friendly Quidditch being
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
See if I can spot you.
New ends
Tales
prevent
of
direct
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
One less human to worry about.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Protego.
I'm a goblin, not a toy! Fight about as well. You are postponing the inevitable.
Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Ouch!
Leviosa.
I'll get you.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Protego. Incendio.
No! I will make you.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio.
That brother who works in Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to not quiet.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Hurt me! No!
Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio!
more than luck.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Yes, they one of my own. You will fall!
Accio.
Redwell's guardian.
Incendio.
What have you done?
Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Leviosa. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Catapulta. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Catapulta. Accio. Protego. Confringo. Catapulta. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Compulso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Compulso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. That was a close one. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo!
Just how many?
Confringo! Depulso! Accio! Incendio!
You're thinking off my eyebrows!
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! These rocks have seen better days. Revelio.
I find the rarest beasts in the forest, I do.
I'm always given the dull tasks.
Incendio.
This is almost too easy.
Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
All right, you've had your fun.
Leviosa. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
They want to bail. You.
Protego.
Is that the best you can do?
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Protego!
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. You're not going to Expelliarmus.
Nothing.
Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Should never have come here.
Accio.
Leviosa.
Confringo.
Reductor! I think that one hurt. Reductor! Learned that in first year, did you? Reductor!
Accio.
Taylor!
Accio.
Is that the best you got? Reductor!
Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Put me down! You disappoint me!
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Give it back.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Protego. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Let's see you survive.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Now you've got
Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso! Incendio!
Is that all you got?
Expelliarmus!
Now where did it go?
Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
Come here.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulsor! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Incendio! This looks intriguing. Protego! Incendio! Is that Inferior's wearing a wooden jumper? That must be Bardolph. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bardolph's wooden jumper. I'm sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Revelio! This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
You like what my mother used to make? Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. No!
Confringo!
I will make you.
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus Leviosa! Incendio! Cabalso! Confringo!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Capulso! Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. That's that. Settled.
Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nae
nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't actually have anything with me.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping you'd be better prepared. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Diggory got a cemetery built on the island. As if that
Revelio.
for all those that died in those conditions.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
Be alert. Ranrock's loyalists are unpredictable and
It
violent.
seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Incendio.
Seems your art isn't in this at all.
Expelliarmus.
No!
Ash.
I will make
Levioso. Incendio.
I won't rest. Such arrogance.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Repulso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
You are exploding.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Accio.
Dead.
Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Protego. Accio. Repulso.
No!
Incendio.
You're like a plum bubble beneath my
One camp down, one more to go. Expelliarmus. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
An utterly pitiful display. Is that the best you can do? Aha! There!
Expelliarmus!
Don't have time for this!
Incendio!
I won't rest until
Leviosa!
Who do you think you are?
Expelliarmus!
How childish!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Depulso! Incendio!
When do you think they give up?
Expelliarmus!
I'll get away with that.
Not quiet. Let's get this over.
That was an
Over here! Someone's here.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Protego! I can't win.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
You won't get away.
Incendio!
One left you.
Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
Such arrogance. You are fucking the inevitable.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa!
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground.
Depulso! Confringo! Incendio! Accio!
You're very weak.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa!
Let me go!
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Incendio!
I shall have been...
Leviosa!
Stop! What a break the points!
Really, it is.
Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
An utterly pitiful display.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be down.
I will make you pay. Rather unwise.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Leviosa!
I'm a goblin!
Incendio! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Confringo! Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio!
I remember you. Your generosity helped to afford this.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, hello. I do. Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother. Thank you. Thank you for passing through.
We've got dark wizards these days that make Emmerich the Evil look like Yorick the
New
Other.
instruments are represented.
I do appreciate what you went through to find me. Thank you. Quite the flyer.
Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio.
There's a kind will submit to us what will fall.
Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Capulso! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Capulso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Capulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Over here.